Greetings viewer, welcome to my channel. My name is Star, where I make videos about whatever I want, and it just happens that I want to make Just Dance videos. This is my series, Just Dance Map Review, where I review specific Just Dance maps. If you don't know what a map is, it's the songs that we play / select from the menu in Just Dance. The song we're covering today is HeatWaves by Glass Animals. Let's begin with some background information. This map was made in collaboration with Neil's creative studio. That means that Ubisoft did not create this map all on their own like usual, which makes sense because the character is a 3D animated robot, but more on that later. The coach has a name tag ID, which, translated from binary code, is Neil's. In the concept art for the coach's stickers, there is one for a logo that says Just Dance Next, which is the project name of Just Dance 2023 edition. HeatWaves was not available on the initial patch of the game that everyone got at launch. It was added through an update to the servers that was released on November 21st, 2022. Even though this song has no rock whatsoever, it can still be found through the quote-unquote rock filter. On December 13th, 2022, Just Dance's community manager speculated that the coach's favorite food is AAA batteries. It's from the album Dreamland, has a difficulty rating of medium, and effort rating of chill. One gold move, the dancer's gender is indeterminable, the pictogram color is very dark desaturated blue, the glove color is vivid red, and there are 158 pictograms. Now let's move on to the song itself. The song itself, I wish I discovered it sooner. Why did it only take me up until a few months before this was announced for Just Dance 2023 for me to finally hear about this song from an ad of a crappy mobile game? I'm not kidding. I love this song. I listen to it all the time. Oh my god. I'm gonna have a serious talking to with my friends about song recommendations because no one said anything about this song. Now let's move on to the background of the song. The routine takes place in an abandoned factory in a state of disarray, with orange sunlight flowing through the windows. The camera view begins on a far frontal view of a pedestal where Beat-a-Bop slouches on, appearing deactivated. It slowly cuts to a closer, bird's eye view of the same pedestal before it then cuts to a close-up of their face. A no power battery sign flashes on their face screen before it spontaneously fills up the bar and Beat-a-Bop is activated. The majority of the routine takes place on or near a conveyor belt, with the conveyor belt either activated or inactive. On the right of the conveyor belt are broken windows with square-shaped panels missing or dirtied. On the left is a huge computer console full of screens, with a small stool in front. The screens are all deactivated with patches of dirt and rust on the surface as well as small tufts of grass growing on the ground. Beat-a-Bop is shown standing either on the conveyor belt or on the floor. As the bridge begins, Beat-a-Bop returns back to the pedestal as they perform their gold move. The circular cluster of screens above them sparks to life, all of them having the same face as Beat-a-Bop. Power quickly restores to the console with the screens showing Beat-a-Bop's face. As the routine ends, Beat-a-Bop gives 2 thumbs up with a smile before dancing away. And honestly, I wish we had like a whole Netflix show or something about Beat-a-Bop and his adventures, because this has so much potential. Too much potential, honestly. How is this relegated to a single Just Dance map? Honestly. But that's beside the point. They decided to go with the theme of an old factory in disarray and ran with it. Although I would have preferred more than just a bunch of yellows and stuff. They did pick a very limited color palette. And honestly, that's quite unique for a series like Just Dance. I mean, think about it. Most Just Dance maps are a flurry of colors, just all colors, all on the screen. And yet this map in particular only has like 10 total, or at least that's what it looks like. And I really appreciate that creativity and that like adherence to the limitation of the concept. So I'm gonna give the background a perfect. I really hope we get more maps like this in the future. Now let's move on to the appearance of the coach. The dancer is a slightly rusty and aged robot named Beat-a-Bop. They possess a humanoid structure consisting of a square-shaped monitor for a head with a small screen which shows their light green lit up facial expression, a thin black neck made up of support beams, a blocky yellow chest with 2 tiny white strips and a small hatch in the center, an abdomen made of a single metallic spiral pillar, yellow and metallic gray articulated limbs with visual joints, and human-like hands made of metallic gray metal, with their right hand being colored red, for obvious reasons. They also have a built-in flashlight on the left side of their head. Their wardrobe consists of a light gray faded cap with a solar panel antenna attached on the right side, a pair of light gray dirty shorts with a black belt and a brown leather pouch on the right side, and yellow shoe-like feet with a yellow and black striped circular bangles on their ankles, white faux shoelaces, metallic gray accents on the heel and toes, and a yellow sole. Honestly, the definition of deceptively simple. I honestly love his design. He looks so beautiful. I want to own like a little action figure of him. I mean, just look at that smile, that pure smile. Honestly, he gives me a lot of grown-up BMO vibes from Adventure Time, and that alone earns him a yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna cut it short. I love this design. And finally, let's move on to the gold move. There is one in this routine. For this gold move, you spread your arms out upward from an inward curve.
Editing Gru Lonstar here. I originally said this gold move was awful and gave it an okay. Upon thinking about it some more I realized I was far too harsh. In all honesty, this gold move comes at the most climatic part of the song and you feel great doing it. Therefore, in the interest of fairness, I'm giving this gold move a super.
Overall, HeatWaves gets a perfect. I really wish more Just Dance maps were like this. Do you have any suggestions for any future Just Dance map review? Please don't be afraid to leave them in the comments. I promise to get to them eventually. Thank you for watching. Adios.